What's up guys, welcome back to Review Space, and today I want to talk about the top 5 reasons not to buy Grand Theft Auto 5. Now I know the game is about to come out, we're pretty much on the edge, it's right there, I'm sure it's in stores, people are probably already getting it at this point. GTA 5, top 5 reasons not to buy it. Number 1. Alright, number 1. The mandatory 8 gig installation. That's right, so this game requires at least 8 gigs of memory space in your system, which is especially problematic for 360 users if you own an arcade unit or you don't have enough memory space in your system, like if you have got a 4 gig, even 8 gig. This is because of Rockstar's faulty decision to release GTA 5 on aging consoles instead of next-gen like PS4 and Xbox One that will utilize Blu-ray to the fullest. PS3 fares better because of its size, giving an edge to one platform. So much for Rockstar's supposed diplomacy when handling multiplats. Remember their quote, "Oh, the 2 games are going to be so identical, the difference is not going to matter at all." Yeah, right. If you don't have external memory support or own a capable system with enough memory, you've been screwed by Rockstar. Alright, number 2. Outdated visuals. The graphics of GTA 5 are clearly showing age from its trailers and limited gameplay videos, considering how high-res and HD the quality is. I mean, you take a look at the 720 or 1080p, whatever quality, the actual graphics themselves don't look that great. The game looked decent in 2011, and heck, even early 2012, but here now in the fall of 2013, we've seen a little bit of what PS4 and Xbox One are capable of. Even newer current-gen games like The Last of Us and Beyond, they have more expressive, realistic character models and facial expressions compared to GTA 5. But this is not a surprise. Rockstar has been using the outdated Rage engine, which was released in 2006. Rage was used for table tennis from 2006, GTA 4 from 2008, and of course Red Dead Redemption from 2010. We're basically getting a game that could have been made 7 years ago, and honestly, why do we have to pay for that? Number 3. Reoccurring problems and glitches. Or is that recurring? I don't know. My English is terrible. But anyway, GTA 4 was a buggy mess. But the series in general is plagued by the same unfixed problems time and time again. Whether it's the shallow and limited customization, the redundant story of ultimately irrelevant gangbangers and criminals trying to make it in a large city, or the general lack of freedom and very limited activities you can actually do. These problems are never rectified as the series went on. As a matter of fact, the games became more limited and buggy over time. Compare San Andreas to GTA 4 and tell me which one was more fun and enjoyable. How about the AI? Will the NPCs and the enemies react smarter and less robotic than the previous games? Are the missions just as redundant and tedious, such as driving everywhere a million times just to restart it if you fail? Is the targeting system, the melee combat, and even the simple act of running going to be punishing? Oh, you're out of breath. You're out of breath after 5 minutes of running. Give me a break. Number 4. Incomplete game on a limited platform. Since the game is only currently available for PS3 and 360, Wii U owners don't get a chance to play this, despite the fact that the system is technically on par, if not superior, to these consoles. Here's another example. The PC gamers have a petition with over 300,000 signatures trying to get Rockstar to release GTA 5 for the computer. Previous GTA games have been released on multiple platforms, including the PC, so there's hardly any excuse. But the truth is, we know this is just a matter of time. PC will most likely get a GTA 5 or GTA 5 related content, perhaps even the next-gen systems like Xbox One and PS4. But speaking of time, how about DLC? Rockstar has a history of putting out new content after the initial release, whether it's the improved San Andreas for the Xbox in 2005, after the supposed bullshit exclusivity for the PS2 in 2004? Or how about the Lost and Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony, the so-called 360 DLC exclusives from 2009, but of course, later released together for the PS3 in 2010. I can understand a heartless company like Activision or EA doing something like this, but games from Rockstar is even worse. It's very misleading, if not downright bullshit, false advertising. So, hey, just hold on to your $60 until the Ultimate Collection Complete GTA 5 All DLC Triple Pack is released in 2015 for the Xbox One and the PS4. It's likely the case. And number 5. Overhyped factor. This is one of the most effective ways to sell a game. Gamers, critics, and companies alike push a game's pre-release build-up to overblown proportions based on the success of its predecessors, reputation of developer, and the overall dick-riding culture of fanboyism. Not to mention that Rockstar spent over $120 million simply marketing this game, and just under half of the actual development costs. This leads to a very high potential for disappointment. Have we already forgotten how overhyped GTA 4 was, and how it's considered one of the most overrated video games of the current gen? Didn't fans expect Max Payne 3 to be the greatest Part 3 sequel in modern gaming based on its stylistic approach and narrative direction? Wasn't Red Dead Redemption supposed to be so amazingly huge and innovative for the open-world Western genre, yet played very similar to previous gunslinging, horseback riding adventures like Gun from 2005? I think we all need to calm the fuck down and realize, question, is this game going to be as good as we expect? Keep in mind that the true purpose of a game designer is to create an illusion that makes you think you're doing something more than you actually are. For example, will you just be driving around 70% of the time staring at a small GPS without being able to freely visit buildings such as hotels, casinos, playgrounds, arcades, basketball courts, swimming pools, movie theaters? Will you be constantly running away from the cops after one accidental bump, ultimately resulting in a high-speed chase through the city like we've seen for the past 12 years? Can you really do anything new or different that feels fresh compared to previous games like Just Cause, Watch Dogs, Yakuza, Saints Row, True Crime, Godfather, Scarface, San Andreas? The missions, the presentation, the storyline, the gameplay, all of these must excel and provide reason to buy this game at full price. And chances are, Rockstar is good at developing hype and delivering slightly less than expected.